Hey everybody, how's it going? Chris here, back again to show you comic books as well. So welcome to all my fellow Marvelites, here to show you some new comic books. I've only read a few of them, just got these from mycomicshop.com, which packages comic books really well, domestically and internationally. A great place to always go and shop for your comic books. Let's see if I can fix that a bit. Okay, so first what I want to show you guys here, I guess we'll go over what I got my wife, a couple things in the last few weeks. We'll start with this here. This is just the dust cover, but The Walking Dead, Fall of the Governor, Part 2. So she's reading that novel right now. She's finding those novels just fantastic. She's loving it. Of course, she's gobbling up the comic books as well, too. So here's issue number 123 for her. She's been saving up all the singles so that when the season ends, then she finally has something to read for a while, because that's coming to a close very soon. It's on, the 15th episode for the TV show. Just amazing. It's great stuff. I'm sure everybody who's watching it is just having a blast with the show, really loving it. And if you haven't been watching it, you gotta watch it. The TV show is just amazing. It's amazing. It's one of the best TV shows on television right now, that's for sure. One of her favorite characters is Daryl Dixon, and the actor as well is one of her favorite actors. So I picked up her this vinyl figure of Daryl. Just kind of looks neat on her night shelf, or put it in the van on the dashboard or something. But really kind of cool. That I got this from Buena Vista. That's where it came from. If anybody knows who that is, that's the distribution company for Disney. So this came out for, as you might be able to see here, Thor: The Dark World. This is a limited print, and the Disney movies have been doing this now. Listen to the thunder. Yes, I love that. What usually comes after the thunder? Thor. As Loki says, he does not particularly care for what follows after the thunder, but I'm sure the rest of us do. So this is really kind of cool. Thor: The Dark World, this foil print promoting the movie. Again, like I was saying, limited editions from, through the Disney DVDs or Blu-rays. That's where I got this. And there was a bigger one, a $50 one, where it was actually on a metal plate. This one was like on a floppy print, but still incredibly durable. And I just love the shine and the foil of that. It looks really cool. You can even see it shining in my face. So that's really cool. So now I can make old-timey movies with thunder in the background. Yeah, so that's really kind of cool. I haven't seen anybody show these on their channels yet, so I don't know if anybody's getting them. I never got anything from the Iron Man 3 movie. I did get from Avengers movies their limited posters. I took advantage of that. So, I mean, you're never really going to see them around after this. They're limited. That's it. So, sold out. And the only place you're going to find them is, people selling them on eBay after they've been getting them from, through the Disney DVDs. So, okay, so let's move on to my comic books. Like I say, I've only read a couple of them, and I have some back issues to share with you guys. So first one here, issue 241 of Spawn, The Angel of Death. I like this cover by McFarlane, fairly simple, but what the best part I like about it is kind of like the cape turning white and then turning into the wings. I think that is pretty cool. Boy, oh boy, Goblin Nation Part 3, The Superior Spider-Man, eventual return of Peter Parker. Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, number 29. Really, really kind of cool. The Goblin knows what's up with Doc Ock Spider here, and he's just going, destroy him, basically. He wants to destroy him, so that'll be it'll be interesting. It's really a darn good read. Okay. So next one, Amazing X-Men, issue number 4. Love this cover. Kind of reminds me of kind of a sketch cover. I mean, just all the whiteout of the snow. It's really nice. Really cool series too. The return of Nightcrawler. Really good. Haven't read this one yet, but really good. I'll tell you guys now too. Really weird. Something to tell you something about to cause a discussion. Anyways, I'm missing issue number 3. I wasn't able to order it again, but I'm also missing, which I'll show you later, and I picked up Wolverine and the X-Men number 39, and also missing my Origin 2 number 1 Deadpool variant, which I've shown you guys in videos, only a couple videos back. And those 3 issues I'm missing now, and I had to reorder. Went through my collection, went through the house. I don't know where they are. The only thing I can think of is occasionally I do take comic books to work to read during my breaks. So I think what happened is I took them to work, forgot them there out in the open, and they eventually disappeared. So, I can't really say I don't know for sure, but that's my, best, guess of what happened. So my question to you guys is, for you, one, what would happen to you if people saw you? I think this has been posed a little bit before in the comic book community, but what would happen to you, you think, if people saw you reading comic books at work, and what do you think would happen to them if you left them there too, like me? I think they got stolen. So, but I can't really say for certain. And I've had a re-get a couple of those issues, so, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know, tie a string around your finger reminding you to bring your comic books home from work. Otherwise, things like that might happen. But yeah, let me know what you guys, think of that. What would happen to you if, one, coworkers saw you reading comics at work, and what do you think would happen if you accidentally left your comic books somewhere else for somebody to get a hold of? Okay, so next up here, Wolverine issue number 3. I read this one. It was really great. It's great writing. I've been kind of down. I've been reserving my thoughts on this so far, but it's turning a little more positive after this one. It's interesting. Okay, so like I say, I'm very analytical, very hard to read this stuff, this new status quo, because he's my favorite character. But on the other side, it is turning out to be interesting reading. Okay. And it's kind of interesting writing. I'm liking the writing where, it'll make you think something without flat out telling you. It's a good storyline when you can start seeing things a little bit ahead of time. But it shocks you still. So it's interesting. So anyways, in this one, I was kind of right last time when I predicted. Well, I think it was, Superior Spider-Man, Doc Ock Spider-Man, who ended up making his armor. So this one, big spoiler for this one here, he does. I mean, just flat out shows you that Spider-Man gives him a gift of this ablation armor. So that was kind of cool. I found myself smiling, when it revealed that. So starting to be a little good, but still reserving my judgment a little bit. But all right, I'm not totally freaking out yet about that one. So this is the other one. I had to get this one went missing too, and so. Like I say, I've checked all my stuff, and basically what happens, everything else I showed you in the video that had, this, haul in there, everything that I kind of read goes in a rotation. I read it, or my hauls, they go on the shelf back here, and then once I read it, or, done displaying, a nice back issue or something, then it goes rotation, goes into the boxes. So everything else from that haul is right there, but those 3 issues are gone. So that sucks. So yeah, that one's gonna go in the pile. Okay, so this one here, I got the variant cover here. Here's Wolverine and the X-Men issue number 1. It's kind of cool front cover. He's wearing his ablation armor. So this one's going a little bit through Quentin Quire too. There's a story with him. I can't remember the other half there. And Jubilee and Wolverine too. So those were both good sides. It was interesting, and this one's going to be playing out with the future X-Men as well too. So it should hopefully be a pretty interesting book. So I didn't get the regular cover. I'm trying to save money of sorts. Who knows? The variant could go up in value. It's a nice Mark Brooks cover, but I do know that the regular cover is going to go down in money too, so opted for the one right now so it doesn't cost me more in the future to get, because it's a nice looking variant. Okay, now onto some back issues here, and with this particular title I only have 10 more. 10 to get, which hopefully my next order, Rob, I'll be able to amass most of those that I'm missing. I was able to get from quite a while ago a winnings from rdowdy95, so I got a gift certificate to the mycomicshop.com, and so I'll be able to pick up most of the other back issues that I'm needing. Try to show you guys something if it's in here too, which I found really neat. Yeah, it's not the comic, but it's the ad right here. I thought this was really cool. Here's an ad for mycomicshop.com. So I can say currently, right now, I really endorse them. A great place to buy your books from, and just an amazing amount of stock that they have. Sometimes you can't find the one that you want. Most times you can find the comic book you want, but sometimes, you know, for particular issues, you might not be able to get the grade you want, or sometimes they only have CGC. But that's whatever. But I mean, basically, if you want it, you can find it, search it. It's basically there. There's only a few issues that I haven't been able to find, but you know what? Everything that I have wanted and put on my want list, eventually it does come around to being on my want list and the grade that I want. So mycomicshop.com, definitely go there. So yeah, so with Rob's, eventually I'll be able to do a gift certificate that they gave me that I'll be able to get a few more of these back issues and almost have it complete, which will be really awesome. So let's hurry through these here. Issue number 97 of Marvel Comics Presents. Issue number 151. And of course, well, if you guys don't know, I say of course, but if you guys don't know, Marvel Comics Presents was an anthology series that was mostly dominated by Wolverine, which is why, I've been collecting it. That's 152. 155. I have to show you in this one too. Thought something is neat. I didn't even know this, but yeah, really nice copy, flip cover. But yeah, this one even comes with the promo cards for the Spider-Man Marvel trading cards here. You can see the uncut cards. Yeah, uncut, uncircumcised. So I have an uncircumcised comic here. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of that too. To be circumcised or uncircumcised back in the day, did you guys ever take the promo cards out? Do you care that they're in there now? Do you think that the inks on the cards or anything is gonna eventually wear to the book or something like that? So about inserts, any kind of inserts such as cards like this, let me know your thoughts. Circumcised or uncircumcised? That'll get the community discussing or disgusted. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. So a couple more back issues that I thought were really good to get, so I don't have to keep pulling out my giant-sized X-Men #1. Here is this Marvel Milestone Edition. Let me see. Yeah, so what's really neat about this one, it's a really great reproduction, and the best thing is, of course, the story's really great. Colors look great to it. I kind of like it. They're a little older colors, sort of. But what's neat about it, too, let me see if I can get to one here, is the reprinting of the actual ads that were in the book as well, too. So a complete reproduction in that sense. It's really great. I wish more would do that, because that's really great, seeing those old ads and the old soapbox and stuff like that. That's really cool. Other one is Marvel Milestones, featuring Wolverine, X-Men, and Tuck Cave Boy. So got Wolverine Marvel Comics Presents issue #1 right there. And the last couple right here, I'll show you guys issue 1, issue #2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of Wolverine the End, written by Paul Jenkins, who worked on the original Wolverine Origin, so it's really kind of neat. Hopefully that'll be a good read, because it's interesting where he's been a writer of Origin, which is the beginning of the history of Wolverine, the character, and now this story, which came out back in 2004, but the end of Wolverine. So it's kind of really neat. Paul Jenkins was able to kind of end cap the history of Wolverine. Okay, so that's about that for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave me your comments and questions to the questions that I posed to you, and we'll talk to you guys all later.